everyone, I'm Puji Lestari. I'm going to explain my presentation about gender equality for women in film Mulan. This presentation was written to analyze the issue of gender equality. This article used the Mulan film as the object of study. I'm trying to look at the gender issue narrated in the context of the Mulan film story. In today's era, there is still many people who hold fast to the concept of patriarchy, namely that men who have dominant power in all things are men. So, from this concept emerged the feminism movement, which is the opposite of patriarchy. Feminism is a social movement that fights for women's rights in all fields, and wants to prove that not only men can get dominating power. In this above picture, we can see that dialogue from film Mulan. Dialog is anak perempuan hanya akan mendapat malu, tidak terhormat, diasingkan. That is an evidence that the patriarchy in that era is masih kuat. The plot is Mulan is the daughter of the Pa family. Mulan lives in an era where women are required to get married quickly so that they become a pride for the family. The same thing happened to Mulan, so she was included in a matchmaking session in her village, but the result is nil, because Mulan is not feminine. This embarrassed her family because Mulan was considered not like other women. As a result, Mulan and her family went home disappointed. One day, the emperor ordered the male representative of each family in China to become an army to face the great enemy that was threatening the empire at that time. Mulan's father was the only male in the family, so he was the one who had to go forward as a soldier. Even though he was in poor health because he was old, if he was reluctant to join the war, the punishment was death. So, like it or not, every family must have a male representative, saying that Mulan could not bear to let her father go to war. Therefore, she decided to replace her father by pretending to be a son, not only about the danger that waits on the battlefield, but also the negative stereotype of the public if they know that Mulan is desperate to become a soldier. Without much ado, Mulan finally decided to steal her father's armor and cut her hair to look like a normal man. The courage she got was driven by a love for his family and a loyal attitude towards the country. The war with the enemy occurred. Mulan, together with several imperial troops, success in overthrowing the enemy. For the theory I use in this presentation is Gender Trouble by Judith Butler. Judith Butler explained identity. According to him, gender is an unstable identity. However, the social structure causes gender to be formed based on this, not because everyone wants it. Gender is an unstable thing and is based on subconscious awareness. Mulan is described as a brave figure. In her time, only she was able to rebel against gender equality in that period. Discrimination against women in this film is still very visible. The society's frame about women is that they must be elegant, very inversely proportional to the nature of Mulan, who is brave to plunge into the battlefield. Picture in the side show that Mulan is made up by her mother to attend matchmaker events. Because Mulan's attitude is not graceful, she failed to find a mate. That is proof that gentleness is an absolute thing that every woman must have. If she doesn't have it, then the woman is considered not to give honor to her family. Apart from the war that dominates the storyline, Mulan's struggle to get out of the Thai stereotype that women can only marry is also not free from issues that need to be studied. The scene that shows about patriarchy is when the empire asks for one male representative to become a war soldier. This actually boomerang on the Mulan family, where they only have one old male, namely his father. This is about Mulan because she can't stand her father. Mulan finally decides to replace her father on the battlefield. The picture in above is evidence that Mulan is going to go war battlefield. Mulan's struggle to be recognized is slowly starting to be achieved from the dialogue in the above picture that is a woman leading the army. It has been proven that Mulan is trusted to lead an army soldiers who are all men. This is clear evidence that Mulan character shows that it is not only men who can lead, but women also have quality that cannot be underestimated. Okay, next slide. Mulan's attitude led to good things. After successfully rescuing the emperor, she was offered to serve in the imperial army, which was an honor. Mulan became the first soldiers in that era. Mulan's character is a strong figure regarding feminism. The issue in the film reflects how a woman who struggled to save the emperor without caring about the bad stigma she might bear. Mulan's character also proved that women also have the power to be equal with men. Okay guys, I think enough. Thanks for watching my video.